Hey folks, welcome to Casting with Kirk. I'm Kirk, so glad you're joining me today. So today I want to talk to you about a really effective and really simple rig that you can put together and costs very little money to fish it, but it catches bass. And that's going to be a split shot rig. Now, a split shot rig is basically three pieces. Besides, of course, your rod, your reel, and your line, you need a size 4 split shot weight, a 2/0 offset worm hook, and I love to use a 5-inch stick bait for this rig. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take and tie your hook onto your line. I like to use just a simple clinch knot. I'm going to then take my hook and I'm going to Texas rig, go right through the top of the worm, right where it bends. I'm going to push the point out. I'm going to push then the worm all the way to the top, right over the top bend at the top of the hook. I'm going to spin the worm. I'm going to then hold the hook against the side of the worm and figure out where it's going to come through that plastic, bend the plastic, run the hook straight up through the worm, and now you've got your worm rigged weedless. Then about 6 to 8 inches above that worm, I'm going to take my split shot weight and I'm just going to pinch that onto the line. And there's my split shot rig. Now when this thing falls into the water, that weight hits the bottom and that worm is now suspending in the water and slowly falls. Now, areas you're going to fish this, weeds, edges of weed lines, into rock, pebbles, that kind of areas. I've even thrown it right on the edge of docks and moved it real slow across the edge and they come out and get it. Now I'm going to fish this on a 6'6" to a 6'10" medium action rod, whether it's a spinning or bait cast. I'm going to use 10-pound copolymer. It works really good, covers a lot of areas. I can get really good casting with it. The split shot rig works, I find, best in cold water. Works great in the springtime because it doesn't have a ton of action when the water's cold. Works great in the fall. I'm catching a lot of them in the fall on this rig when they're looking to feast up, and it's an easy meal just sitting there. All right, like I said, it's a simple rig. You need 3 components. Really inexpensive, catches a lot of bass. Go get yourself some of these, give it a shot, catch yourself some bass. Well, thank you folks for joining me today. You folks have yourself a great day.